Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages, welcome back to another episode of RB Plays Vanilla Minecraft on the rbCraft server. That's right, folks. We are on our vanilla server doing all the cool vanilla things. My name is RB Plays. I am your humble host on this side of the screen. Thank you so much for stopping by. If this is your first time here, make sure that you hit the old subscribe button, get notified every time we put new content up on the channel. So here we are in our base in the rbCraft server. It is a supporter-based server, so if you are a supporter of the channel financially, if a YouTube channel member, Twitch subscriber, Patreon patron, all that good stuff, if you are throwing your hard-earned cash towards the old RB Plays, then it is much appreciated, and we reward you by giving you a server to play on. We're going to be doing some different things today. One thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to take a look at something that we built in a live stream here just a few days ago, and then we also have a little project that I want to get going today, because one of the things that we did in the last episode was we got our villager breeder up and running, and as you can see, we has villagers, and we has a good number of them in there. They're doing the old villager thing. Right now I'm just trying to get my crops and everything planted up and all that good stuff, but you know, it's a tedious process to do this all by hand, and so I want to try and get as many of the farms up and running as I can, and I can't pick any of this up because I have run out of inventory space. So first things first, let's put a couple of things away, and then we'll chat about what we've got. Whoops. Chat about what we're going to try and do in today's episode. Get rid of that, and get rid of all of this, and also this. That way we can go pick up some of this. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to probably build some kind of sugarcane farm, because I've got some villagers that I want to be able to trade with, and they will want to do sugarcane. I think I'm up to here. Yep. So put some of those in there, and some of those in there, and some of those in there, and that takes care of all that. Okay, cool. So now over here, what we've got is we've got ourselves a ton of villagers. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 farmer villagers. Plus, we got 2 guys here. These 2 guys here. One is is protection 3. I locked him in because might as well. This guy here is our mending villager. Plus, he gives us impaling 3, which I'm not super excited about that, but we also get name tags, so that's cool. Oh, we also have this guy here. I'm using him to get rid of all the string and all the feathers from the mob farm and the chicken cooker, because the chicken cooker produces a lot of feathers. Like, I just cleaned this out. It's already got 41 feathers in it. So, yeah. But for these farmer guys, right, we've got one thing that we could use is we could probably use a carrot farm. We could probably use a potato farm and all that. But the other thing that we could really use is melons and pumpkins. And so in a live stream, we built ourselves a melon and pumpkin farm. It is over here. So down here, we've got ourselves some melons and some pumpkins, and it's working out very nicely. Let's go ahead and fly and take a look. So right over here, let's come out this way a little bit. And so what you can see here is you can see that we've got the melon and the pumpkin farm, and it is working absolutely swimmingly, right? It's just it's a minecart setup with the pistons that push everything down and break this stuff, and then the minecart comes along in here in just a second. Yep, there it went. It'll disappear, and up here we got some jack-o'-lanterns supplying lighting for in there, and then all the redstone. And if you stand here long enough, you'll see random stuff fire, and it's really cool. These guys are breeding like crazy. If I throw some food in there, they'll breed some more. I haven't given them any food lately because I'm kind of stressed about how many villagers I have, because man, there's a bunch of them. But today's project is going to actually take place right over here. So in this chunk right here, I want to put in a sugarcane farm, and it is going to be a sugarcane farm that you cannot see what's going on inside. I want to try and make it look really cool on the outside so that you can tell what the farm is for, but then all of the stuff is going to take place inside, and everything's going to get washed into the center here, and then it'll be delivered someplace out here where we can store our materials that we're going to need, because we're going to need lots of paper. We're going to need lots of paper and lots of sugar cane and lots of sugar and all that good stuff to do all of the cool things. And so what I'm going to build here is in the same vein, in the same style. We're going to use contrasting black and gray bricks. We're going to use the same thing that we used over here. We're going to try and throw some different stuff in there to make it look cool and all that. But But the premise here is going to be a couple of stories tall, kind of a building, and have it show so that like there's little windows and stuff that show sugarcane working, but it's not going to be the sugarcane that we're going to harvest for our farm. All of that's going to get washed down into the middle here. Kind of hard to explain, but I've already laid out where I want this farm to be. It's going to be a one chunk build. It's actually going to be one block smaller than one chunk because I want there to be a very distinct center block to wash everything to. But I'm going to go ahead and get started on that. Get started laying out the base, which is going to be basically this, right? This will be the first layer, and then and see if I can get water streams set up so that they will wash to the centers that I'm trying to pick up, and then we'll go with what we want to do to actually grow and harvest the sugarcane. So let me get started on that, and I'll come back to you as soon as I've got something to show. Okay, so progress has been made, and right now I am setting up to take care of the water that we're going to use to let the sugarcane grow. I've changed my mind a little bit. There was a little bit of a design change that I came up with in the midst of, whoops, that didn't work. In the midst of setting this whole thing up. Ooh, can I get out of here? Yep, I can. Oh, good. Whew, that was close. Anyway, there's a little bit of a design change. So what I was going to do is I was going to have everything discharged to the center, and just have like decoration on the outside that we could see and all that good stuff. But I decided that that's not exactly what I want to. That's not exactly what I want to do. What I want to do is I want to have the water on the inside, right? And actually, this should probably be like that. Yeah, that should be like that. That should be like that. Have the water on the inside, right? And let's see if I can do a little something like this. You, and you, and yep. Ooh, we might have enough. We do have enough. Yay. So now if I do this, if I grab the buckets like so, and do water there. I don't think that water messes with the water underneath. No, it does not. Good. So now we can do this, right? Yeah, we'll have to do them all. But anyway, we'll put water in here like so. And this will be where our sugarcane will grow. We'll have the piston assemblies that are going to, the pistons and the observers that are going to fire and harvest the back here behind it, so that it'll push out this way. There'll be a wall of glass. We'll put more of this this deep slate tile here like this to cover everything up, and then there'll be glass here to be able to see what's going on the inside. That's what's going down on the inside. Oh, I just lost that. Anyway, we'll. Man, I'm bouncing around like a crazy person. So anyway, we'll plant sugarcane here. We'll plant sugarcane there. We'll have piston assemblies and observers back here behind it so that as the sugarcane grows, and I'll probably just measure it off of the center one so that when the center one gets tall enough that it fires all of the pistons in either direction and harvests everything, and then it'll get pushed out here. It'll hit a glass wall, it'll fall back down, and it'll get washed into the center, and that's where it'll all get picked up. So I'm going to finish getting all of these slabs put in, getting all the water sources added, and all that other good stuff, and hopefully when I come back, we'll be ready to plant some sugarcane, and possibly even do some redstone. Okay, more progress has been made. Water updated. I am not ready to grow sugarcane yet because I want to try some things here first. First thing we need to do is we actually need to put in pistons. And the pistons need to go in such a way such as this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that should be 11 on each side. And then we're going to need to get some observers. So that would be 44 of these altogether. But I didn't need 44 observers. I only need 4, I think. If I do this, nope, not that. If I do this, my inventory is a wreck, as per the usual. But if I do this, and then if I do that, right? And then if I get, okay, that's fine. We can do that. That'll be fine. If I do that, and then I do this, and we go, oh, we're going to need we need blocks back here. What blocks do I want to use for this? I think, oh, wow. It's going to need to be, Well, let's just try this. This should work. That should work. And if we put redstone down, right? Like so. Like that. Does that fire all of them if I do that? It does. So if this one here, when the middle one grows full, then it will harvest all of them. Sometimes it'll mean that some of them will grow up faster than the others, but as soon as the middle one gets, as soon as the middle one grows the entire way, then I just got pushed out. Okay, well, that's fine. As soon as the middle one grows, as soon as that gets updated, then it will harvest and it will push everything out here towards the center. So what we need to do now is we need to essentially do something along these lines right here. Get this up here, get this up here. And then if we do like this, nope. If we do something like this, that'll give it kind of a finished look. And then I think I'll be happy. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and finish this up, perhaps in the form of a time lapse, and see if we can get some sugarcane planted and make some harvest. Right? Right. So I wanted to come over to the shopping district for just a minute. I think it's right over here. Yeah, I wanted to come over to spawn here for just a minute. There's a couple of things that I wanted to show everybody in between working on the sugarcane farm. But if we go to spawn, which is here, there are some cool things that are happening here, right? This is where we originally started our world. As a matter of fact, if we come right over here, we'll talk about that in a minute. We come right over here. I don't think I've showed you guys this yet in video. I know we've talked about it on live streams and stuff, but right over there, that's where I started, right in there. I had my little hidey hole in there and had some furnaces and some chests. And as a matter of fact, I think there's even, yeah, it is. I got some chickens in here laying eggs. Anyway, over here at the spawn area, this is where we're going to put City Hall. We've got ourselves a little starter farm here so that people coming on the server can get some basic necessities, like, you know, be able to make some bread and all that. And then over here, I think there's some other odds and ends type stuff, like some basic bows and, you know, things like that. Little bone meal farm here that they can make bone meal if they need to. But here, Crazy Redneck has been working on a town hall, a city hall, as it were. And he seems to think that he's the mayor of the server. He's actually the mayor of the food truck, but that's that over there. He's actually, no, he's technically, I think he's the mayor of the server, and he's self-appointed, but no one has said he's got to go yet. So we'll let him do that. But he has requested that I build out the front of this and tie the terrain all in. And what I'm thinking of doing here, we'll probably start this in a live stream, but what I'm thinking of doing here is, like, maybe from right here or here, probably here, is build out the terrain going out this way, right? And then coming around all the way over to the other side, have kind of like a half circle over to that point over there, have like a half circle retaining wall. And then this right here, this is going to be a fountain right here that will be kind of a decoration in the front. And I think we'll do some little garden areas up there too, because that'll look super cool. If we look inside, he's actually done a really good job with this building. This building looks pretty awesome. We're going to have to, obviously going to have to do some stuff here, but this building looks pretty cool. Like, this is so good. Down here on the first floor, there'll be a courtroom. It sounds like Silver is going to be our judge. He's taken up a collection of player heads here. So, or actually, it's not player heads. It's actually mailboxes. So we know who's who. We got Kraken. We got myself. We got. That should be Redneck there. That should be Hybrid Avenger there. That should be Deether. No, that's Zen. That's Crazy Redneck. No, I think this. Anyway, I don't know. Is that Reds? I think that's Hybrid. I don't know. Anyway, one of the two. I don't remember what his face looks like. But anyway, the post office is going to be over here. The courtroom's going to be over here, and then upstairs is going to be where my office as the vice mayor is going to be. I think I'm on this side, and then Red will be over here on this side as the mayor of the server. Building's looking pretty good. He's doing a good job with this, and I'm super proud to have him on the server this season. So awesome stuff. Over here, he's made himself a food truck, so that's why I said that he's the mayor of the food truck. But he's got a cool little food truck here. So beef is a diamond for a stack, pork is a diamond for a stack, and then golden carrots are a diamond for a stack and a half. So I have actually purchased some stuff from here. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to spurn on the local economy, and I think I'm going to make another purchase. It's going to be a diamond. It's a diamond per stack. So I'm going to do 2 diamonds and get some pork, because I don't have any pork left, right? So 2 stacks. I don't know why there's only 58 in there. Somebody's doing something a little hinky there. Anyway, that's my getting down with the richness box. Ooh, is that my silk touch pick? It is my silk touch pick. Good. And then over here, he's got another business. I am thinking about making a business as well. I am calling it right here today. I'm making a rocket business. If you need rockets, I'm your guy. But anyway, I don't know where it's going to go yet. I haven't even planned it out yet, but it's going to be a rocket business. It's going to be awesome. Kraken, on the other hand, has made a shulker shell box, and he's really not charging much at all. He's charging a diamond for a half a stack. Basically, that'll get you a full set of shulker boxes, which is awesome. So we got a few shops going in here, and it's a pretty awesome kind of a thing. There's going to be a boardwalk going around here, and then over here, this is that's our community mine. So if you're just getting on the server, you can go down there and you can gather up your stuff and gather up some things. Over here, this is called the villages. This is going to be where everybody will build their own little house. Right here, we have Sonic. Sonic has not been on the server yet, so that house was built for him. This place here is the tavern, and then like a little hostel upstairs. So if you just need a place to sleep, there's a place to sleep up there. That's Zen's house right there. And then over here is our triple spawner. We have a triple spawner on the server. If you go down here, first things first, we've got a little enchanting area up here. Zen built this, and it is pretty stinking cool. But if you come down here, I don't remember if I showed you guys this or not, but I want to make sure that everybody gets a chance to see it. If you come over here, we have a zombie spawner right here, which is cool. I put this in because if you want to extract some of the levels off of some of your armor that you get off of this, that's pretty neat. Down here is come down here. This is where we do our thing with the skeletons, and then back over here we have another spawner, which is a spider spawner. So we have 3 spawners kind of close to each other. You can't load them all at the same time, but that's okay, because basically if one's being used, you have opportunity to use some of the others. So what's been left here? We got some oh, by the way, we get Zen, if you're watching this, we get skeletons in here. Not sure why. Shouldn't get skeletons, but we do. Anyhow, it's fine. And then the only other thing that's here to show you in spawn is down here, and that is our second geode. There's one right underneath spawn, and then there's this one here. But if you come over this way, we have down here there's a geode here for getting all of the amethyst crystals, which is cool. I have harvested these over and over and over again to get all the tinted glass that I needed for the mob farm. But that is super cool that we have all of this stuff super close by. So if you're a supporter of mine, if you're a financial supporter, be it a YouTube channel member, a Patreon patron, or a Twitch subscriber at the $5 level or more, you actually get access to this server. So if you're interested in playing on a server with a bunch of cool people, then absolutely swing by and show some love. And you can come and enjoy all this stuff too and build your own things, and it'll be very, very cool. And we're building a nice little community here. But right now, I am back to work. I'm back to work on the sugarcane farm. Okay, so putting on some finishing touches here. It looks like we're getting pretty close to possibly having some harvest. There's definitely sugarcane growing. This one over here is super close. If that one grows one more, then we'll get a harvest over here. But you know, not that I have to worry about mobs, being that I'm in a mushroom. I'm putting some half blocks up here, kind of trying to fit the same theme that I have over there, but I'm also trying the few other little combinations that might be a little bit different, you know. And I probably want to put some lighting in here too, but I haven't done that yet because I'm not exactly sure what kind of lighting I want to put in here. There are some possibilities, but I haven't quite decided. If you guys have an idea of what would be some good lighting to put in here, I would love to hear it. But this is the build, right? This is what it looks like from the front side. Not too shabby, right? Looking pretty good. Let's take a little flight and see what we can see as we maneuver our way around here. So looks pretty good, right? Kind of hidden here. Yeah, cool. Kind of come in here from this angle as well. Down here, this is going to be a little bit of an archway kind of a thing to kind of give it some support structure and all that. But I think this is looking pretty doggone good. What I'm hoping though is that we can figure out a good way to get our stuff back. Like, so water is here, right? Water is at that level. So I need to go down 2 levels from that. And I need to go down right here. So if I go, let's see, 1, 2. So if I go down 2 levels here, right there, there should be water there. That should be floor. I think that's okay. So if I go like this, yeah. And then if I go like this way, where's my shovel? So far, so good. Yep. And there it is. Anything in here? Black. So got some deep slate tile. All right, so this will be the way that we'll get our items out. Right now, I'm not so sure exactly how we're gonna manage that, but can I get a little harvest going? Oh, I can't. Oh, let's do that. There we go. Now we can get up top. Can we get a little harvest going? I just want to see how many of these fire, because I did do something a little bit that I wasn't planning on. Like the corners will intersect. So if redstone goes 8 blocks, there is a possibility that some around the corners will harvest as well. But I should have don't have. I thought I had another... Thought I had another sugarcane in my hand. Apparently I do not. And you can't make sugarcane grow. You can't bone meal it or anything like that. So that's unfortunate. But all right. Let's see what we can do here. Should have some sugarcane over here. Yes, I do. Oh yeah, absolutely. Give me that one. That'd be fine. Go back up here one more time. There we go. And okay, let's just give this a try. Oh, that's not the right one. Oh, that was agonizing for myself. For some reason I thought that was the one. It's this one. Ooh, this will be a good harvest anyway. So go ahead and get harvested. All right, so we got one piece right there, and it did harvest some around. Did it do all of them? Did it do all of them? It did. It did all of them. Didn't do this side. Okay. But it did a lot of them. Okay. Well, that's fancy. So when one grows, it'll do 3 sides. That's pretty good. So how much sugarcane did I get? We are going to lose a few. There's going to be some that are going to get hung up on the edges. But how much did I get from that? Let's take a look. Got 14 of them. I think I can live with that. All right. So I think that is going to do it for today. I'm going to leave this open for right now because I'm not sure what I'm going to do about lighting just yet. But yeah, that's going to do it for today. So we've got ourselves a couple of farms going, and it's looking pretty good around here. Looking pretty snazzy, but sadly, I'm out of time. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe. The likes and subscriptions help out oh so immensely when it comes to those pesky YouTube search results. The other thing that helps out a lot is comments. So make sure you leave your comments right down here in the comment section below, and we'll chat about it. Leave your tips, your tricks, your pointers, your attaboys, your what in the world were you thinking, all that good stuff. We'll chat about it in kind. Don't forget to stop by our Discord server where we talk about all things life, all things gaming, and most specifically, all things Minecraft. Once again, that is all the time we have for today. Don't forget our live streams every Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. The link for that will be down in the doobly-doo below. And hope to see you there. But until next time, we will catch you on the flip side. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.